Hello again, this is Gail Cameron from My Pocket Coach for Wednesday Wisdom. And today I'm going to be talking about strategic communication, known as StratCom in our industry. So this is probably one of the most powerful persuasion tools that you can acquire. And this is a module that has evolved over a very, very long time. And we've helped many clients participate in interviews, sell ideas, persuade shareholders with great impact. So the strategic communication is based on, first of all, something called the primacy effect that psychologists call that initial impact that you make. So obviously this formula is based on that critical impact. But it's also based on the way in which humans retain information. So first things are very important. Last things are very important. The way in which you convey enthusiasm. How do we convey enthusiasm? We convey it through animation, facial mobility. We convey it through non-verbal gestures. And we also convey it through the way in which we modulate our voices. So apart from enthusiasm, it's also about the links that you use that people understand, can relate to. And then lastly, it's about powerful descriptive language. Language that can make things come alive in the playgrounds of people's minds. So it's a very simple formula, and what we call it in our term is P&P. So we start off with a positive, then if there's a negative, you sandwich it in the middle, and then you end on a positive. So let me give you an example. If somebody asks you, so what are the challenges you're experiencing in your environment? And you start with, well, we've got huge challenges. We've got a lot of unrest. We have the war in Ukraine. It's affecting fuel prices. It's driving up inflation. So what you've now done is you've opened negative windows in people's heads. And when those negative windows are open, they don't close. They're going to compare everything that you say against that negative. So the formula says you don't have to start with the negative. The formula says you can start with something that's more positive. So let's ask the question again. So what are the challenges you're facing in your environment? Challenges bring opportunities. Right now at ABC, we're very excited about the strategy that we've adopted to leverage the value out of the blah-de-blahs. COVID has meant that we put people at the center of everything that we do. So right now, we are well positioned to leverage strength out of these challenges. So what I've done is I've started with the positive, I've talked about the negatives, and then I've ended on a positive. So most of us don't think like this. We normally refute or start with negatives, but the truth is positive statements are coming at you every day. You sit in meetings, you are online watching information, reading voraciously. Something jumps off the page at you that is positive, you need to jot it down. If you're listening to an interview where there's a well-turned phrase, jot it down. Be on the lookout for phrases in your industry that you can use that have a positive impact. And when you go into meetings that can enhance or amplify your objective, you roll out these positive statements at the appropriate time. It literally stops people in their tracks, and it will create a positive perception. So that's the important thing, is the way in which people perceive you. Words do express your background, education, level of confidence, expertise. Adopting this formula, arranging your answers in a positive, negative, positive formula, and using well-turned phrases can change the perceptions that others hold of you.